Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you, will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with tonight's show. So Dennis Beckham, when we talk about the title race, so Babakonde of the opinion say, make Arsenal players no let the fear of failure affects them. It gets we shouldn't say we because you know say instead follow for the Arsenal faithful. He said we shouldn't let the fear of failure affect us, plus many other things we in talk. So Beckham wants Arsenal of let's not make a mistake mentality. Now you also talk about playing games and being too safe. You get playing with the mindset of oh Moko no make mistake or Mama no make mistake, all those kinds of say you don't really make any sense because ESPN carried this report. Dennis Beckham wants Arsenal of let's not make a mistake mentality. So that mentality no really dey good. Now Dennis Beckham feels Arsenal's rivals are not good enough to deny Mikel Arteta's squad going on to win the Premier League. But he wants the players must not let a fear of failure creep into their own game. Because you know, say as Man City they come now, that fear, especially when you dey remember what happened last season, the season before that also, you come dey feel say, what if Man City come catch us, come do am again now, especially with the pressure ramping up. In fact, now we dey 6 points ahead o, but e come be like say na we the pressure dey affect based on historical data, based on our antecedents. And the media, all those pundits, all this Ghanaian them, they dey pour fuel for the fire. If to say Man City draw points against Liverpool, none of all these things go dey make any meaning. Nobody go dey talk anything like maybe Man City is coming or not. But because they beat Liverpool, so people are feeling yes, they are in the ascending order, they are building momentum. Maybe the time is ripe for them to go on that their lengthy run. You get even though Pep gonna be their manager, no believe say they go go that run. That report still dey come. But let's focus on this ESPN report. Now, following another dramatic weekend, the Gunners sit 6 points clear of Man City, who produced a late fight back. Now, with the full mid set of if I make I enter the next slide, no need to waste time on this one. Now, this is what Dennis Beckham said. The danger is, of course, that people start to talk about the last few seasons. If the players let that come to you, if you are going to mention it yourself, for example, then the players will know. Beckham said this on the Overlap podcast. I know what Arsene Wenger always said, every game is a final. Just focus on the next game. That is the main thing now. I wouldn't be too worried because I feel the other teams aren't strong enough at this moment. Man City may be coming there. I don't think other teams could catch them because they are going to drop points as well. The big games are yet to come. The difficult period is yet to come. So for all the teams, because they are all still in the Champions League and fighting on. Then finally, Beckham, who won the Premier League title 3 times as part of Arsene Wenger's Invisible Squad, said, the only thing I would say is about the intensity of the first few months and the excitement. It looks sometimes now like, let's not make a mistake. And in football, if you are at the top, if you want to be a champion, you can't rely on that mentality of, oh, let's not make a mistake. Now, with everything we Dennis Beckham dey talk, I don't have a problem with what he's saying. I actually subscribe to his line of thought. We should remove that handbrake. But it is easier said than done. I no go lie for you. For example, when we go the Etihad, Arteta go apply caution. Arteta go apply the handbrake. Na wetin me I dey think personally. I will be like super surprised if we go the Etihad, come go out say we wan follow dem drag am man for man. Oh yeah, anybody who wan score make score. Abi you sef think am? Many Arsenal fans go want make we go there, make we even beat Man City. That if we can go there and beat Man City, we don win the league. But it is easier said than done. E no dey as easy as that. You get? So and depending on wetin go be the gap between we and them by the time we go there, because I still feel that match is going to be it no go make any sense, inconsequential, e no go get any meaning because we go still maintain maybe 9 points lead by then or maybe more. But anything wey make us carry like 3 points lead dey go there, e no go dey easy, e no go dey easy. So let me know what you think about what Dennis Beckham is saying. Now, you come get another report wey I see this evening from Gunners blog, which is the Arsenal arm of the Athletic. Now they say with 16, Arsenal rank first in the Premier League for goals scored and assisted by substitutes, which means for all the substitutions so Arteta don't make this season, now our own players now don't make the most impact, because I think we have like 9 goals and 7 assists. Now we don't make the most. That's why they're going to ask questions like, when does Mikel Arteta use his substitutions? What does Arteta, who does Arteta use the most? Which subs has the biggest impact? Now, what does this mean? This means we have better players coming in from the bench than any of the rest 19 teams in the Premier League. And no be lie, because now we get the best depth, now we get the biggest depth in terms of quality and not quantity. Yesterday, somebody made a statement. I think yesterday I made this point. Somebody made a statement that Arsenal can bring in like 5 players from the bench that should have even started. Imagine that thing. Imagine when they bring in Odegaard from the bench. Sometimes we go bring in Trossard from the bench. Imagine those kind of he go far. He go far. You get. Sometimes Saka if he come from the bench based on saying no dey fit enough. Sometimes Wise go start, Simba go dey come from bench. Imagine big Calagon go dey come from bench, or Nkapi go dey come from. These are quality players. And now wetin accounts for these things, these statistics now, wey you dey see. That's why many people will play. Even the last match we played against Sunderland, you go hear Regis Lebris, the coach of Sunderland, dey talk say Arsenal were bringing quality from the bench, like men players, something wey he no fit do. You get. So now all this thing now make some people go look and say, Arsenal go win the league, because people wey dey come from bench, the Arteta likes calling them the finishers. So when the finishers enter imagine sometimes Jesus go start Gyökeres, Babanla Gyökeres go dey come from bench. Imagine everything is going to come from you think now these are players that can start for most teams in the Premier League. So that one save day. Now away from that. So now Arsenal come let us know say this Mikel Arteta's son, Gabriel Arteta. So he don't make his first appearance for the Arsenal under 18. I think come off the bench in a friendly against Ipswich. So this one another Gabi he gets. So well, the future is ahead of him. Wish him all the best. Yes. Now, away from that, so I can't see this other issue. They say Premier League leaders Arsenal are certain to finish in the provisional Champions League places, according to Opta, with Manchester City and Aston Villa just behind. Now, what is the origin of this thing where they see on the screen? They look in terms of probability and possibilities. Who and who don't they certain say they go make Champions League? Like for Arsenal, and 100% guarantee. Say Arsenal go play Champions League football next season. Man City na 99.5%, Aston Villa 95.9%. So you see that 4th and 5th position, na Chelsea, Man U and Liverpool na dem go drag am. This Aston Villa wey look safe, you can't depend how they take play their remaining games, because the difference in points between Aston Villa and Chelsea, you know dey that much. Even at 4 or 3 points, you know dey that much like that, because Aston Villa come dey falter somehow the last few weeks. Yeah, so I no come know wetin really do them, but mostly they observe, mostly they watch. Now, away from that, I see this report from the Metro. Paul Merson when they predict the Brentford versus Arsenal game, where we go play on Thursday night. Now only we go play on that day. Every other person is playing Tuesday and Wednesday. So in when they do his own prediction, when they look both games. Now Paul Merson is backing Arsenal to navigate past a tricky Premier League trip to Brentford this week. So the way in the CM, he don't do your own analysis. He even talk about Man City while they talk about Arsenal. So because they talk say as we did like this now, the pressure is now on Arsenal. Out of nowhere, it's back on Arsenal. This is a super tricky fixture. Brentford have lost just once at home this season, and it was against Nottingham Forest. Arsenal will hope it's that Brentford who turn up here. You know, as they talk on the other day, say this Brentford, no be easy place to go. Brentford just be like Sunderland Stadium of Lights. Only say them don't lose once. You get this ground, they don't play 10 men behind the ball, and they get key players. Henderson, they there, Damsgaard, Kuitara, especially that Igor Thiago and that Liverpool goalkeeper Kelleher. So they get some kind of key players, but now Arsenal they come to town. You get, we are talking about the best team in Europe and the best team in the league. So if Nottingham Forest can go there and do it, who are we not to go and do it? So we need to talk positive. Dem sef go dey wary of us, just like we are going to be wary of them. So na mutual respect. So we dey go pursue league, we no send anybody. So we dey go there, wetin go dey for our front na maximum 3 points. Na wetin we go dey pursue. Now let's continue the report and everything wey Paul Merson dey talk. Now, im say Mikel Arteta has a great squad at his disposal and I don't doubt them. If they play to their best, they will definitely win. Arsenal don't give away a lot of chances to their opponents like Man City does. So for Brentford to beat Arsenal, they must play out of their skins and also hope that Arsenal have a terrible game. I expect Fulham to score against Man City, but I don't expect Brentford to score against Arsenal. That is the difference with Arsenal. You get, we are the best defensive side in the league for a reason, and Brentford, Igor Thiago go discover that reason. In fact, in the first leg, I was saying he no play, no play, but I can't later find out say Igor Thiago played that first leg in the second half. So really the impact was not in this show, show. But for this second leg, his feet is okay. They're at home. So that thing will make Igor Thiago, Igor Thiago. I want to see him. That thing will make them sing in praises. Say after Eliala and him for the league for goal scoring charts. Aji, I want to see him. You get, I want to see him. Make I see how the guy they really power up things. Now, away from that, I can't see one surprising report from Sky Sports where they get panelists. This guy maybe I asked jersey. Me, I don't know who him be, but the guy made some assertions wey no really go down well with me. Now the guy say in dey worried about Manchester United, say man you go come join the title race, come overtake Arsenal. Like really, why you go dey fear Manchester? Who be Manchester United in the grand scheme of things? So if I dey fear five people I dey fear now, na Man U. Like I no understand in line of reasoning why dey put man, you no fear Man City wey dey close to you. Na Man City na Manchester United wey dey down. Like for me, e no really make sense, but na your own opinion be that at the end of the day. All right, away from that. All right, we will bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +2348064642234, and they are located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road of Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, we could bring you a message from Madam Adobe. We get this Turkish furniture for sale. They brought these furnitures into the country and they get complete set available for sale. They get 2 3-seater chairs, 2 single-seater chairs, 3 side tables, 1 center table, big size dining table, 6 pieces of dining seats, and 6 throw pillows. So contact person if you're interested, contact Mrs. Madam Adobe on 00206 and the location of the furniture is Shango Tedu Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, do also reach out to her ASAP. Now, away from that, so Real Betis, come dey tell Manchester United say today na the day you get. So abeg make una help this young man Maxi make him cut him hair. So I saw the report, ESPN put the report out, say even the Betis are hoping today is the day for this Manchester United fan. Now, you know the funny thing, me personally think this particular issue about this fan cutting their hair will put pressure on Manchester United players today to win. It go affect them somehow, especially if first half don finish and they never score. Second half, panic go dey set in again because the thing go turn talking points. If at the end of the day maybe dem draw, which I think they will draw anyway, because I think West Ham are fighting for their lives. So, and when you look at historical data, the last 3 times they visited the London Stadium, they didn't win. They didn't go out victorious. So, are they going to now change the status quo today? Well, me, I go watch the match. We can see how the match. If this particular haircut guy don't add extra dynamics, extra incentive for this game for Manchester United to either win or for pressure to be on their head. So I never know how it go be. What could they watch? Now I watch Trossard interview with Sky Sports. So Trossard come dey talk say the kind mentality wey him get for Arsenal be say if him dey play, if dem give am chance and him miss am, him no dey let that one affect him head. So him know say another chance go still come again. You get, and the next one him go down that chance. So na that kind mentality him dey use play for Arsenal. And truth be told, it's a very good mentality, and that's why I want maybe to Okere sef dey look at things No be every chance you go score, but try and score most of the chances that they give to you. Even if na half chance, try to bury it. Na wetin me I dey pray for am. Now, I come see dis report from the Metro. Pep come dey talk say the way things dey go, e no think say dem go fit win the league. So Pep come dey explain say e get one part of im team game wey dem need to improve, because Pep has warned Man City have no chance of chasing down Arsenal in the Premier League title race unless they can find a way to consistently address their second half slumps. So in recent games, Man City go play well for first half, but second half dem no come see their period. You get? So like Pep come dey talk say what I'm saying is, what do we have to do to beat Fulham? What do we have to do to be better and make the second half closer to the first half? What is the reason why in the second half we are still dropping our performances? If we don't improve that, we will not win. Maybe if not against Fulham, against Newcastle, or the next game. Now, apart from this, there's even another report where Pep come outside sef come still dey complain, you get. So for this one, Pep come dey talk say he no dey sure say im team get the ability to win consistently. Like, I don't know if we are able to win 3, 4, 5, 6 games in a row. I don't know. Guardiola said this in a press conference on Tuesday afternoon as he casted doubts over Man City's prospects of putting a lengthy winning run together in this season's running. Some people go look this in and say, oh, na mind game, na mind game. But it's telling you the reality, because this season we've not seen Man City do that their run during this particular period wey dem talk say dem dey always do that run. Do you honestly think that run is forthcoming? Like the remaining 13 games, so remember dem beat everybody the whole 13, because that's the only way dem fit stand a chance in winning the league. Say dem win the whole 13 games, then dem come dey hope say because dem win their whole 13 games, we come win all our own -1, maybe Man City beat us, we go still dey 3 points ahead of them. But if dem fit beat all of them, dem go dey hope say maybe we sef, if dem beat us 3 point come remain, we go come go drop extra points. That is the only way they really stand a chance, but that run is not forthcoming. Me personally, CHUKS, I don't see it happening, you get, because they still have to go to some tough areas. Even some not so tough venues might still give them a problem. Look at this Fulham game. Now, look and say, now Fulham, now Fulham, now. But when match start, now, you should be 70 minutes now, 0-0, 80 minutes, 0 before you know, they don't carry hoop lots up, 4 minutes to go. So you should be the one that say, how? That's what football be. Football will be 1 + 1 equals to 2. So they happen like that sometimes. Now, let's bring you another message from another of our sponsor, what they call Leaders Educational Services and Tours Limited. So, if you want to study and live in the United Kingdom, you can contact Leaders Educational Services and Tours Limited for the May and September intake for this 2026. What they can provide is admission assistance, exciting courses available, work study opportunities, visa processing. Apply today. Now, if you dey interested, make you call 091 3637 8252 or 08065 933 or you visit their website on www.leadersedutourlimited.com, and their office address is shop 206/207 Road 5 beside Stanbic Bank Ikota Shopping Complex by VGC, Lekki Ajah, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested in their services, make you reach out to them ASAP. So the biggest news of the night, I'm the fact say Dennis Beckham, maybe Arsenal legend, he talks say make Arsenal players don't let the fear of failure affect them. And with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and then it's like come your way later tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and I'll get out. All right, guys. Ciao.